You can see the thread occupying every diagram of the continent. This continent is well threaded round. When this continent is absolutely broken, this part of the continent will fall towards another direction here. That is the drag point, the pull point you call it. And this equatorial line that describes the stability point will not be able to hold the breakage. When these natural disasters, earthquakes, reach this middle, it is going towards this thread to meet this, and it comes from this thread. You can see how it will crack, and it is already from up and every direction. But what I'm saying about Europe and Africa is this. This Africa is already dragged or pulled here towards the direction that ends here. This D point called is the head of something that pulls also the other leg. I don't know what I will tell you it is, but I tell you there are things that you don't know about the globe called mysteries. Now, let us take it about Africa and Europe. The immunity on Africa actually is one of my major concerns, which I have done or given for free and over years. But if you look, you can see some biohazards called whatever hazard they call it in their guy names. This is Africa. Epidemic hazard, Nigeria, Niger, all the water lines. Actually, all the continents contain water lines. And that's why it is everywhere like that. You see it properly. So now it is possible, but Europe and Africa had immunity. I told Africa things to do over years, but they did not do it. And I remember I told you that I needed to work out solar for the globe. Since 2013, you didn't do it, but you depended on dams, that's water. But forgetting that they are dangerous too and contain hazards. And this is also landslide. Landslide is in every part of the world because they are the slide of the mountain, soil, and every other thing slides. It's everywhere possible. But it starts from where the waters get the punishment into the land, called Stratford. The tropical storm is properly close to United Kingdom. As you can see, it started a very short line like this too. If you remember, I've posted this map several times to clear you. But that's what I'm saying. And in England, you have biological hazard, which is also from the water. It is mostly for places where water energy becomes the electricity or the energy is for functioning or existence. This is biological hazard. I told you some years ago that we need to work out solar to replace some things before these years and you did not do anything about it. You did not bring me the money to go and experiment. Now it is like that. So in close to Germany, there is landslide in France. The first place also you will pass through. This landslide pulls up on this equatorial line of the waters, this water line here, and is connected to all these lands, because it's called landslide. You don't just answer land for nothing. Even Germany tried to Schummel by changing their name to Germany, but they said they are Deutschland. So it doesn't matter how clever, but the thing that matters is what is nature saying. And the landslide is close to Germany, properly on the way to bring down some aspects of the Germany into France and Italy. Naturally, Swiss is around the corner. Spain is not really having any much to do because they have been, well, you can see there were natural disasters in Spain, earthquake and things, but this one is surrounded by the lines. There is no escape. For Europe, this line is heading, like I said, to this side. For Europe, Germany, Poland, Italy, France, Ukraine, and so they are actually being separated by the natural disasters, as you can see cleverly if you look. Italy has a record. I told a brethren to run to the church some days ago to go and tell their priest to go to the Pope and tell him to contribute towards what I'm saying and doing and change some things. They did not do it. So, and I said there will be earthquake in that place if they don't do it. So remember, you said I told you to do it, and remember to tell them I told you to tell them when it happens if you don't tell them. So, but that is not why I'm here. It happened to be that Italy was the first place where earthquake took lives in large number, and many are still missing. Let us look at it properly. The travel of the natural disasters 2017 from the Antarctic Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean, which is the child of Atlantic Ocean, and is cutting the Europe from Africa, cutting through to go round. And then if eventually this ends, if you continue to ignore and all that, it will successfully cut through and Africa will fall into this ocean, Southern Ocean into Antarctica. That's the story. And the sink will then make Europe naturally collapse to the front and into the same crash in the south from the Atlantic or North Atlantic Ocean. A gale of south or the north, don't forget. This is ocean. Ocean is ocean, whether you call it any nickname. That's why in Russia there have been numerous earthquakes and everything. There's everything there. As I'm talking, we are having this. Ouch! We have missed the earthquake report. Thank you very much. After the short break,